If you have a cleaning business that flat out is not growing, it may not be the clients, it may be something completely different, I'm telling you, this video is gonna be the video for you. But before we get into that, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Mack and I help everyday people build automated cleaning businesses. I'm also the author of the Amazon bestseller, Pick Up Cash, Not Trash. If you want a free copy, go below this video, click the link, you can get it, just cover the shipping, we'll send it out right to you. Also, I have a masterclass I'll tell you about in a bit that shows you how I did it as quick as I did and how you can do the same for you and your family. All right, now that's out of the way, let's get right to it. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, this is why I love cleaning businesses so much. Because even though it's not easy, right? Nothing is easy. Anyone out here telling you is easy, it's a fake online guru who's never run a business themselves. No. Cleaning businesses, like any other businesses, they can be very challenging, right? Obviously, you know, we can help ourselves by knowing more, but here's the deal. Here's the difference. What I love about cleaning businesses, even though they're not easy, they're simple. Incredibly simple. And simplicity, you know, is why we're able to automate. Another reason why I love these companies so much is like when somebody comes to me and they ask questions, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's in our free Facebook group, wherever, they're asking questions and via email, and a lot of times I can pinpoint the problem, better said, pretty quickly. And you know, that is powerful. So like, let's think about it like this. Growth and freedom. That's what it comes down to. We start these types of businesses, why? Because we want to be successful, right? But what does that lead to? Well, it leads to more money. Cool, what does more money lead to? Eventually, you chase that rabbit long enough, you find freedom, right? Now, freedom, the only way to get freedom is to grow more. Now, a lot of times we think like our answers are, oh, I can't find cleaners. Oh, I don't know how to bill. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. But in reality, your problem more than anything is growth. You're lacking growth. You're not able to grow. That's your problem. Back in the day when I was making every mistake under the sun with our cleaning company, we were doing all the cleaning. Why? Because I thought I knew what I needed to know. But in reality, that's where my coach helped me. He's able to look from a higher level and he's able to say like, no, that's not your problem. This is your problem. And it was like right in plain sight. Like I didn't even think about it. I'm like, wow, that is my problem. My problem was growth. I thought it was the fact that I was so busy I couldn't find new cleaners. It's like, no, dude. It's growth. You're not growing big enough. If you're bigger, you can get out from under doing the cleaning yourself. And again, obviously, if I could do that all over again, I would have never been cleaning in the first place, all right? So, by the way, if you want to know how to do that, check out this masterclass. It's brand new after the video, all right? Right now, I'm going to get into helping you pinpoint what that problem is if your cleaning business is struggling. That way, you can blow right through and reach your goals in a fraction of the time. Okay, so let's say your first problem is, I can't find cleaners. So when I was just, I was just telling you that was the situation I was in. I couldn't find cleaners, can't find cleaners. It's so hard to find cleaners, and that is just a poor mindset because that's BS. We find cleaners everywhere. We're in Connecticut, like nothing's happening in Connecticut. It's like a dead place. There's no city nearby, and we're able to pull cleaners out of thin air, and they're absolutely incredible. So that's an excuse. You can't, anyone saying otherwise, they just suck at it, so you can't say that that's the real excuse, and that's what I didn't know at the time. So when I was telling myself that excuse, I was allowing it to get in the way of the real problem. What's the real problem? The problem is you're not growing enough. You're not getting good enough accounts. Because if you had better accounts, if I stopped targeting $500 a month accounts at the time, which I was doing, versus now $5,000 to $10,000 a month accounts, they're so much easier to staff. So do you see how growth was kind of getting in the way? But even though I thought it was cleaners, once we switched and we started targeting $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $15,000 per month clients, all of a sudden it became super easy to staff. Isn't that crazy? But I thought I couldn't find anyone to clean. No, dude, there's plenty of people who want to work. My problem was I just had crappy accounts. So once I grew, that solved the problem that I didn't even know was a problem. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second reason your cleaning business is most likely struggling, I can't wait to get into it. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, scroll down, hit me with that thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. What are you doing? And turn on a notification bell. I put 2 videos like this every single week. You're gonna love it. Now, the second thing is the fear of growth. Now, I know that sounds stupid, right? Because I'm like, wait, what's scary about growth? What could possibly be scary? But let me tell you something right now. That's something I was dealing with. I was afraid to grow because I only knew how to, at that time, I only knew how to be like a little baby 6-figure company where we're just, like, it's a small shop. We don't have like nighttime managers yet. It was just a small little operation, but we were making great money, but that's all I knew. And I'm like, that's fine. But I'm gonna tell you something right now, that was in the way, and I was afraid to grow. You know why? Because I was afraid of the new problems. Okay, but new problems are a good thing. Okay, if you're someone who's thinking like, oh, listen, if we do like something new, if we do a big marketing campaign, then we get a bunch of big clients, I'm not gonna know how to staff, I'm not gonna know how to do this, I'm gonna be running out my hair on my fire. That's terrible. That's getting in the way. Don't ever let yourself scare yourself about growth, because growth is beautiful. Growth is a powerful thing. Yes, 100% there will be new problems, but guess what? They're going to be different from the current problems you have. But you know what comes with those new problems because you're bringing in that growth? More money. Okay, more money is going to help you. You know, let's say if you're somebody who works really hard, that's going to help you where it's not going to be a big deal to go get a massage once a week if you want. Go to the chiropractor, take care of yourself, pamper your wife or your partner, or whatever, things like that, right? So not only are you going to have the bigger business problems, right, because that's normal, you're also going to be able to take care of yourself better. So getting rid of that fear, think about that. If you're worried about all these things, that's getting in your way of your growth. You need to stop that immediately. Do not fear growth. It's a beautiful thing. And now I know I'm talking to, there's only a few people, right? There's probably a small percentage are conscious the way I was that, hey, I'm scared to grow. So other people may think like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my life. I'm telling you right now, it's real. It's real. And you're probably not pushing yourself big enough if you're not scared, because it is scary to grow, because it's, again, it's the unknown. But I'm telling you, it is so great on the other end. You just have to kill that fear. Let's get to the next thing. Very important. Okay, the last reason why your cleaning business isn't growing. You probably think I'm going to say, oh, it's your pricing. It's your staffing. Oh, maybe your marketing isn't cool enough. No, the last and possibly most important reason is you lack the know-how. I came into the cleaning business world with, I had experience. Like, I used to work cleaning jobs, so I had that side of things. But the other side of things is I had a marketing background. Not from college, like a marketing background where I actually had business experience growing, helping other people get clients, things like that. So when I brought this to cleaning, you know, I had a skill. I had a very valuable skill, and it translated really well. But that's one of the only skills I had. I also had the skill of cleaning, right? But that's like a $13, $14 an hour skill, plus my marketing skill. Those are two good skills. Do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong at all. But there were so many things in the in-between that we didn't know how. And it wasn't till we started working with coaches, okay? So at the time, I wasn't around and I didn't connect with anybody else in the space. Like in the space where there's cleaning business coaches out there, there are obviously other people out there. But at the time, I just didn't connect with anybody. So I was seeking coaches from outside of our industry, and I was looking to zero in on certain things, right? Like, help us with sales. Let me find a coach that helps us with this. With this. I know how it sounds, but I wish I could have come to me and say, yo, teach me everything about cleaning, you know what I mean? So I don't have to piece it together. But that's what we had to do. We had to go from outside of the industry, and we started piecing together knowledge, and we had to apply it to the industry. And guess what? We made it work. It was like a Chucky doll at first, but we made it work, okay? It had the staples in it, our game plan. Only some of you get that. But the know-how was so important, because without the know-how, we kept messing up. We kept screwing it all up, all right? So if you are somebody who wants to know how for massive growth for your company, you're gonna need to watch this video right here. And if you've already seen this video, maybe you have, check this masterclass out. Do not miss this masterclass, because I'm not keeping it up forever, all right? That's it for this video. Peace out, Cub Scouts.